Good morning to all. This is Vanitha, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, JJ College of Arts and Science, Pudukottai. Now we are going to talk about biomineralization under the topics of inorganic chemistry. Let's see the learning objectives. After completing this module, you should be able to understand introduction, what is biomineralization, types of biomineralization, example, various biominerals, calcium carbonates, calcium phosphates, iron biominerals, and significance of biomineralization. Let's see the introduction. Biomineralization is the study of biologically produced materials such as shells, teeth, and the process that lead to the formation of these structured, organic, and inorganic composites. Biomineralization is a multi-step process which requires using the structures of extracellular matrix, vesicles, numerous enzymes, and glycoproteins. Understanding of molecular basis of biomineralization is essential to obtain new biomaterials. Let's see what is biomineralization. Living organisms produce minerals often to harden or stiffen existing tissues. Such tissues are called mineralized tissues. This process is called biomineralization. All 6 taxonomic kingdoms contain members that are able to form minerals. Over 60 different minerals have been identified in organisms. Organisms have been producing mineralized skeletons for the past 550 million years. Next slide shows the example of biomineralization. Silicates in algae and diatoms, carbonates in invertebrates, and calcium phosphates and carbonates in vertebrates. These minerals often form structural features such as shells and bone in mammals and birds. Next slide shows the types of biomineralization. Mineral synthesis can be categorized into 2 categories. The first one is the biologically induced mineralization. It is denoted as BIM. Second one is the biologically controlled mineralization. It is denoted as BCM. The first BIM, it occurs when the metabolic activity of microbes, for example bacteria, produce chemical conditions for mineral formation. Modification of chemical environment like changes in pH, redox potentials, or temperature or pressures lead to formation of mineralization. This result due to interaction of organisms and its surrounding cell surface play is very important role in this BIM. Second one is the biologically controlled mineralization. PCM occurs when crystal morphology, growth, composition, and location is completely controlled by the cellular processes of a specific organisms. Cellular activity controls growth, morphology, and location of deposition of the mineral. Examples include the shells of invertebrates such as mollusks and brachiopods. In case of the PCM, the organisms control genetically and chemically. These are the types of biomineralization. Next slide shows the various biominerals. Biominerals can be formed from a number of metal ions including calcium, iron, magnesium and manganese with appropriate anions such as carbonate, phosphate, oxalate, sulfate, oxides and sulfides. That is calcium carbonate, calcium phosphates, iron biominerals and amorphous silica. Next slide shows the calcium carbonate biominerals. Marine organisms such as algae, sponges, corals, mollusks form magnesium carbonate. Containing calcium carbonate in large amount as the photosynthetic activity. When CO2 dissolved in water, photosynthetically assimilated, the pH value of the surrounding medium rises according to the concentration of CO3 increases and equilibrium is shifted towards the precipitation of calcium carbonate. Next slide also shows the calcium carbonate biominerals. Calcium carbonate is the most abundant crystalline biominerals in nature. In nature, calcium carbonate exists in several forms: calcite, aragonite as the most common ones. For example, carbonates in vertebrates, calcium phosphate and carbonates in vertebrates. These minerals often form structural features such as marine shells and the bone in mammals and birds. Next slide shows the calcium carbonate biominerals, organisms and their functions. The calcium carbonate biominerals are there are four: calcite, aragonite, vadarite and amorphous. The calcite is present in algae, the function exoskeletons, and it is present in trilobites, the function eye lenses. Next mineral aragonite, it is present in fishes, the function gravity device and exoskeleton. Third mineral vadarite. Vadarite is present in acidians. It is the function of speculus. Fourth mineral amorphous. It is present in plants. And the main function, the storage of calcium. These are the organism function of calcium carbonate biominerals. Next slide shows the calcium phosphate biominerals. Calcium phosphates are one of the most highly researched classes of biominerals for the reason that the carbonated calcium phosphates apatite crystal is the essential mineral, a component of both bones and teeth of vertebrate. Just how to think, in our teeth and bones are made up of the biomineralization of the calcium phosphate biominerals. Okay, bone and teeth biomineralization takes place within the extracellular matrix, that is denoted as ECM, extracellular matrix, outside the cells. The ECM is highly organized and complex structure unique to the specific organ type. It is an organic, non-cellular fraction of mineralized tissues composed of structural and functional proteins. Next slide also shows the calcium phosphate biominerals continuation. The content of the organic fraction varies depending on the type of tissue and constituents 30% of bone, 20 to 25% of dentin and only the 0.5% of macho enamel. The basic division of proteins involved in the formation of calcium phosphate biominerals includes insoluble matrix like collagen and soluble non-collagenous proteins. Next slide shows the calcium phosphate biominerals, organism and their functions. There are four biominerals present in calcium phosphate biominerals. First one is the hydroxyapatite, second one is the octacalcium phosphate, third one amorphous. The first hydroxyapatite is present in vertebrates, the function exoskeletons, and it is present in teeth, the function calcium storage. Octacalcium phosphate present in vertebrates, it is the function precursor phase in bone. Amorphous mineral that is also present in muscles, the main function calcium store, and it is present in vertebrates, the main function precursor phase in bone. These are the function and organisms of calcium phosphate biominerals. Next slide shows the iron biominerals. Minerals of iron are also known to occur in many organisms. This is due to perhaps to the important role of iron in many metabolic processes and to the difficulty for organism posed by the toxic products of ferrous ion oxidation by O2 together with the insolubility of ferric ion at neutral pH. It is very important in iron biominerals. The formation of iron minerals allows organisms to accumulate iron for the future metabolic needs while avoiding high intracellular concentration of ferrous ion. This slide shows the iron biominerals and their functions and organisms. There are 5 biominerals are in iron biominerals: iron oxyhydroxides, iron oxides, iron sulfides, iron carbonates, iron phosphate. The iron oxyhydroxide subdivided into 3: ferrihydride, lipidocrasite, jotite. Ferrihydride is present in many organisms. Main function is iron storage. Lipidocrasite present in chitons. The main function radula teeth. Jotite is present in lipids. The main function also the same radula teeth. Next biomineral iron oxides. It's subdivided into magnetite. The magnetite also present in bacteria and it is very important function metabolic byproduct. Next iron sulfides. It is subdivided into cryogite and pyrite. Cryogite is present in bacteria. The main function metabolic byproduct. Next sub mineral of iron sulfide is pyrite. The pyrite is present in bacteria. The main function iron storage. Next biomineral iron carbonate. It is also subdivided into one siderite. The siderite also present in bacteria and the function of metabolic byproduct. The last biomineral, iron biominerals are iron phosphate. It is subdivided into vivenite and ferric hydrous phosphate. Vivenite is present in bacteria. The function is metabolic byproduct. Last subdivided iron phosphate biomineral, ferric hydrous phosphate. It is also present in bacteria. The function also the iron storage. Finally, let's see the significance of biomineralization. Great significance in scientific and commercial applications. Metal sorption precipitate can be important and useful in metal and radionuclide removal during biomineralization. Metal radionuclide contaminant water. If efficiently removal of iron and manganese ion from water in wastewater treatment plants. The both of the two applications are used in the water treatment technology. Okay. The bacteria and this methodology of mining currently existent will only be improved as terrestrial and non-terrestrial mining requirements drive genetic manipulation and biological engineering. Dear students, let us summarize. In this module, we have to learn introduction, what is biomineralization, types of biomineralization, example of biomineralization, and various biominerals of calcium carbonate, calcium phosphate, iron biominerals, and significance of biomineralization. Thank you.